Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, March 11th, 2020. Let's shuffle up these cards today and see what our vibe is going to be for today. What we may want to know, what we may want to be on the lookout for, and what kind of strategies we can have in place for ourselves to make our day more efficient, more effective, and definitely more successful. So I hope you're enjoying this weather we're actually having. It's like springtime. Spring's not too far away, but definitely be outside now and enjoy that early start for spring. And be sure, whatever you're doing when you go shopping, please stop buying toilet paper. I went grocery shopping last night. I couldn't believe how empty those aisles were. That really doesn't have any correlation with the coronavirus, and it's kind of weird just to say, so don't be weird. I guess it kind of be weird if you want. Just don't be weird in that way. Being weird's kind of fun, but being weird, stocking up on toilet paper is kind of, weird. So that being said, I think these cards are pretty much shuffled and ready to go. Let's see what we have going on, shall we? Let's get our first pile down, our second pile down, and our third pile. And as I do this reading, be sure to go on my Facebook page, which you're probably already on since you're actually reading this video. But if not, make sure to head over to my Facebook page, Evolving Vibes, and check out the two venues I'll be at this weekend. I'll be at Witches Night Out this Friday the 13th from 5 until 10:30. And that's going to be amazing. It's in Providence, Rhode Island, and it's absolutely going to be amazing. I'm also going to be going to a Grim Fairy Forest psychic and vendor fair in Voluntown, Connecticut on Sunday from 12 to 5. And that is going to be absolutely amazing. It's hosted by the Grimoire Academy. And if you get the chance, definitely like their page as well, because they have a lot of interesting events coming up and throughout the year. In April, I'll be doing another event with them called the Transylvanian Night Out, which is going to be really, really cool. So long story short, enough of self-promotion, right? Let's go with these cards and see what our vibe for today is all about. And I'm kind of thinking today, being Wednesday, I'm feeling the middle card. So let's see what this hump day card's all about, shall we? And it's the Page of Wands. That's cool. Let's talk a bit about the Page of Wands and what it means to us, as well as some of the things we want to consider for keywords going into our day. Well, first off, the Page of Wands is all about minor arcana. So it's all about our responses, our reactions for the day, and things that we can do to make the day a bit better. When we look at the Page of Wands, and we look at some of the things that come affording with it, sorry, I'm just sort of going through a little thing with my voice right now. When we look at the Page of Wands and we come up with some different ideas with it, some of the things that we want to consider is moving quickly, swift news. Good news may be coming quickly, maybe a phone call, maybe an email. Definitely getting word of mouth out, which is kind of ironic since I spent the first 2 minutes self-promoting, getting that word of mouth out. A fresh new start, being cheerful, being childlike. What else comes to mind? Fun, playfulness, active, being optimistic, being full of energy. That creative spark. It's Wands after all, so it's all about creativity as well. So about passions, about creativity, being charismatic, being a free thinker, going through your day, being confident, intelligent, extroverted, being fearless. Some things to consider is also rushing into things and finding a passion. Now, from a general context, the card for today and the vibe for today is all about getting some word of mouth news or getting an email or a phone call. It's all about having a really strong, bright idea that can inspire you both to create, but can also be a creative idea getting you out of a situation. It's all about you having to just watch a little bit closely your tendency to rush into new things without thinking things through fully. And as you probably can attest to, in the past, that's come back to bite you in the butt. So that being said, if you're planning on, or therefore lack of planning on, rushing into something and going into it without thinking, it might not be the best idea for you to do today. It might be better to sit back a little bit, think about the pros and cons, and then make a little bit more conservative decision as to what you want to do. It still might be going into whatever it is you're going into, but at least at that stage of the game, you won't be rushing into it. And if it does come back to bite you in the butt, you can always say, well, at least I didn't rush into it. It's also about approaching your day with this childlike attitude, being playful, being cheerful, being active, being optimistic, and being full of energy. This card is all about that vibe. So that being said, enjoy your day and get out there and do things that you want to do. And if you do rush into things, just understand every action has a reaction. So if you rush into something without a lot of thought, you may as well just be prepared for the consequences as well, both good, bad, or indifferent. Now, from a love and relationship standpoint, this is all about passion, right? It's wands. So it's all about maybe getting or giving romantic messages to your significant other. It's all about good news from friends and family. It's all about you getting playful in your relationship, whether it be with friends, family, or whether it be with your significant other. It's about planning some excitement and doing some things that are creative and outside your norm. Getting out of your comfort zone, doing some stuff with friends, family, or your significant other that you wouldn't normally do. And being sure that you stop what you're doing throughout your busy week and take a break. Make time for your friends. Make time for your family. Make time for your partner. It's all about you balancing out. Let's remember the card yesterday was saying, all work, no play, not a good thing. So this card is reaffirming that with, hey, you're not listening to yesterday's card, so take some time out today and do some stuff that you normally wouldn't do on a Wednesday with people that you love, friends, family, or your significant other. From a money and a career standpoint, it's all about starting a new project, whether that be with a new job, with new management, or with a new assignment with you at work. And it's all about you tapping on your creative aspect to really get into that. Also, it's all about you being forewarned that you have a tendency of jumping into things head first without a lot of forethought. Probably not the best idea to do. You do want to plan things out. Even though you may be excited about something, you do want to plan things out and you do want to take your time to make sure that what you're doing is just what you need to do. Now, if you've been waiting for a promotion, if you've been waiting for a raise, you've been waiting for money coming in, this card, this vibe is a good omen. It's all about fresh starts. It's all about finances going better. And it's all about getting some recognition that you deserve to get for your creativity, for your outside the box thinking and approach. And again, it's all about you getting out there and just making the day the best day you can and having some fun while you're doing it. So I hope you enjoyed this reading for today. It was a little bit longer, and I kind of like that. So hope you did too. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Be sure to enjoy today's vibe. Get out there. Be excited. Be playful. Be youthful. And use your head. Don't rush into things without just a little bit of thought. And if you do, I hope you have fun doing it. All right? So I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, be safe, be well, and be blessed.